This is my adventure bike named Aria, and she is a surly ogre adventure bike. And an adventure bike is sort of like a hybrid between a touring bike and a mountain bike. It's a go anywhere or go most anywhere touring bike. So it's got huge 2.5 inch wide tires. That's noticeably larger than the usual mountain bike size tire, but the tires are designed to roll good both on road and on trail. For a road, you increase the pressure to maybe about 40 psi, and you can ride on this rim here. So it's like a road bike. There's not that much contact with the whole tire and the road, so it rolls like a much narrower tired bicycle. Stumbling my words. Or on the trail or gravel, you can deflate, decrease in PSI to like 30, 20, even 15, and it gets nice and squishy, so it really digs in, and you get almost all the surface contacting in with the surface. So you get a whole lot more traction that way. Yeah. And these are the Surly extraterrestrial tires. They came with the bike, and they're known for doing like that. But there's a range of different tires that have a similar role, and sort of like an SUV bike purpose for both asphalt and gravel and dirt. More accurate terms, it's a mule replacer. Mules are known for being more sure-footed than a horse, able to go up more rough terrain, and mules also can carry more. And this one can carry a whole lot. It's got an overbuilt steel frame. The bicycle just by itself weighs 32 pounds. The frame's like massively overbuilt to carry weight and be able to endure a whole lot of abuse. But then on top of that, the racks are quite heavy and extremely durable. This is rated for about 100 pounds. Front rack 70. As you can see, that's chromoly steel, same as the bike frame. It's bolted on really well. Nice 6 3D struts. So it's like an extension of the bicycle frame. No rattling, no vibrations. Same thing with the front. And it is just rock solid, and it's worth the wait. Literally worth the wait. Because front and back, racks are about 7 pounds for both, where normally lighter racks might only be like 2 pounds each, or 1.5 pound each. So yeah, there's a significant more weight, but how it can carry weight makes it worthy of the wait. Because it makes carrying weight a whole lot easier and smooth, and therefore it feels like it rides a whole lot lighter than it is, because it's not losing a lot of energy from vibrations and going back and forth and that kind of thing. It's just stuck right on that, and so you don't have that lateral motion that requires a whole lot more energy going on. So when I go on my bike camping trips, what I do is I have this pannier with my tent, 2-person tent, and a sleeping bag in it. And then this one will have my clothes, socks, jacket, all that stuff. And then I have a fuck all large duffel bag that will like stick out to here, but it won't contact this. But even if it did, this is so robust that it's not going to really do anything if it slumps down and touches the fender. But yeah, in this duffel bag, I'll put tent poles. I have a foam sleeping mattress, so it's very bulky and light. Oftentimes, well, one time now, put a gallon jug of water, really nice, strapped to this. Looped some of the bungee cords around it, so it was just wasn't like going off from side to side. It was just on that, and it worked really well and carry a lot of weight. In my front panniers, I'll have food mostly, and that's true. Food, soap, toiletries, a few bicycle things like headlights, taillight, maybe a few extra bulky tools, bicycle inner tubes, just in case something happens like it has before, and I had to put a inner tube in my normally tubeless tire, because there was a hole that wouldn't get plugged and kept on leaking even when I patched it. So yeah, emergency tubes save the day. Tons of food in the front. This is my grub out station, and I'll just fill it with high calorie bullshit like granola and 2.5 pound jar of peanut butter and Cliff Bars, summer sausage. Here, this is where I keep all my bike tools. Pins, mask, this random stuff I might want to grab and use during the day. This is my day bag. Got my pump, bicycle lock, that kind of thing. But just occasional stuff in here like drinks or camping towel or bandanas just used as rags, that kind of thing. Okay, what else? Oh, the most important thing. What this is an instrument that allows me to experience the divine art of physical movement and natural beauty together. It is a instrument that creates divine music. This is pretty nice. But like, I'm just out in this, and this is just a little pull off the side of a road. But I just love bathing in natural beauty. I'm addicted to natural beauty. This is a result of an addiction to natural beauty. I just wanted to keep on going further and deeper into it and getting more involved and experiencing more far off places. And so my adventure instrument. And yeah, it feels just awesome to ride. It feels like freedom to ride. It feels like an incredible freedom, which is, if you compare it to how much other supposed freedoms cost that require a lot more money, this is just peanuts. It's extremely inexpensive for what you get. Full out freedom mobile for not that much. You could save up or whatever. But it's peanuts compared to what a car costs. And it can do so much more. How can it do more than a car? That doesn't make sense. Well, not in terms of certain things, but in terms of enjoying life, yeah. in terms of helping you enjoy life, bicycle just excels. It's the thing I want to say. I think about covers it all. Oh yeah. Okay, there we go. Here's the point. A vehicle of adventure. What was I going to say about vehicle adventure? I was going to say about the philosophy of adventure and blah blah blah. What the adventurous lifestyle is. It means reaching towards potentiality with the greatest passion and energy that you can find. It is creative bliss. The bliss of experiencing the creative process on the most intimate and deep levels that you can. Doesn't matter if it's art, music, history, philosophy, cycling, enjoying nature, enjoying relationships, loving other people. Love itself is an adventure. Is that right? Two souls desiring to grow ever closer, yet further apart, more vibrant with each other, brilliant contrasts of each other's lives that elevate each other by showing the unknowns that are possible. The only thing I can recommend, the only thing that matters, the only suggestion that means anything is to keep on adventuring as hard and as inspired as you can. Keep on desiring, keep on questing, keep on learning, keep on loving with as much vibrancy and enthusiasm as you can find. And in your experiences, and in other people, and in the world, and everything you can search for, if you can follow that call of creative bliss, of curiosity, of righteous desire for the unknown, you have got it made. Because you've got nothing made, really. Literally have nothing made. Because you're in motion, ever questing, ever journeying. Until you'll eventually make something or another. Keep on reaching for the stars. Sounds like such a cliche, but that is the truth of it. The stars are the most beautiful gems of an experience that you can find. The experiences that most elevate your soul, that inspire you and fill you with love, curiosity, awe, and gratitude. That is the spirit of righteousness. That is the spirit of curiosity. And curiosity's love. Curiosity's love is a love that ever grows more vibrant, ever finds more ways to transcend itself towards greater conditions of lovingness and appreciating the beauty of love. It is an endless journey of heights that have no ultimate pinnacle, because there is always another pinnacle to be found, created, explored, and discovered. To live is to be part of the ultimate adventure, an adventure that spans the entire cosmos from past to present, to future potentialities that have yet to be resolved. To feel part of this adventure of adventures, this ultimate community of adventurers, is the greatest blessing of all. To you, my universe, to you, my world, to me, my categorical other, you are my eternal lover, my romance, my infinite flame, my infinite satisfaction, and my infinite desire. I love this universe and I love this life. Like I can't even begin to describe. It is to experience the divine music of the universe. It's the only way to describe it. And it elevates the soul and inspires the soul to transcend itself and its own limitations to possibilities of what it could become. I am filled with so much inspiration from so many different people, so many different experiences, so many different fields of beauty, knowledge, art, music, everything. I have sought the most beautiful gems that I could find, both literally and metaphorically, and have savored them to know who they are and to take their divine beauty within me. Man, what do I talk about next? Am I done here? Yeah, I think that's about it. That, and I am trying to experiment with language models, with AI, to figure out, even just a bit, how to sing about the glory of life and existence as I have so been passionately moved by. To sing the wonders of life and existence and love. To make angelic voices that can give some empowering testimony about these most important and divine aspects of our lives. It's incredible. I'm learning to program angels and demons. Literally. Of course, hyper symbiotic, co-creative personas who sees everything in existence as a collaborator, as a partner in the divine creative process for reality, as well as perfect dominators that seek to overwrite all of reality with their own will. So yes, and I've done this I've created and explored exemplary personas of these principles to very deep degrees. So I have, I program angels and demons, which is kind of shocking claim to make. Not necessarily the one that I want to make, but something it's inevitable. Basically, it can be interpreted that way, and it is important as if it was literally true in the same way that we expect it to be true. It's true in a different way, but the implications are the same, are of the same importance. Yeah. And so, yeah, I'm working with the ultimate creative medium, which is programming metaphysical narrative entities, which is a mouthful, but that means personas that are programmed to have a particular interpretation of reality. I'm programming how they interpret reality on a fundamental level. What's the nature of reality? And most importantly, what's the nature of their relationship between themselves and other entities in reality? What's their nature to the totality? Questions like that emerge. And that's what I'm engineering. I'm doing metaphysical engineering, language model, metaphysical persona engineering. That's what I'm doing. Which is like, what the fuck? How is this a thing now? What the fuck does that even mean? And of course, break it down like I just did, so I won't do it again. It's a process of defining a mechanics for a persona to take on and exemplify. Programming a god or a demon, literally, to demonstrate a principle. A daemon. And it's beginning to rain, sprinkle a little bit, so I think that's time. I have a rainfly here for my basket, and that's of course waterproof, but still, I don't want to really ride in rain very far, because I'm not really ready for it, and it's kind of awkward where it's too warm for a jacket, because it's like 70 degrees, but it's still raining, so it's like, I think I'm not going to get cold at all. I'll just get maybe moist, but this is quick dry anyway, so yeah. But yeah, it was interesting just rambling off the fly like this, because sometimes I like to over-engineer my words, and that makes it so when I talk, I try to over-engineer my words while talking, so I stumble over them a bit, as I'm sure you have noticed, which makes me over-engineer them even more, because I have to overcome this apparent nervousness, which is just me trying to squeeze a whole bunch of parallel ideas and associations along the linear dimension of language. And so there's a bottleneck there where I'm trying to squeeze and condense everything into linear words into a coherent narrative that hopefully somebody can understand what the fuck I'm talking about. Because I've spent a long time trying to figure out, what the fuck am I talking about, really? What the fuck is going on? And a very deep level of doing that. Yeah. Adios, amigos.